What's going on, guys? So today we are out here at General RV in Michigan, and we are taking a look at this absolutely enormous Wildwood Grand Lodge. This thing is relatively new to the lot, so they still have the protective panels covering the windows, so when we go inside you'll have to kind of keep that in mind. It's a Forest River product. This thing is huge. Let's see what this thing is all about. Hang tight, I'll be right back. All right, so let's start with the numbers. Dry weight, 14,141 pounds, 45 feet long, and it has a gross vehicle weight rating of 15,745 pounds with a 1,545 pound cargo capacity. This thing is fifth wheel heavy, like big fifth wheel heavy. Not like DRV fifth wheel heavy, but like Grand Design or Coachman fifth wheel heavy. This is not a light unit, and this is the type of thing that you would want to put out on a piece of property and likely not move it around very much. Up front, we have twin 30-pound propane cans. They have the Demco Easy Latch coupler right there, which is really nice. Spot for some batteries that are kind of buried underneath the propane. You have a lot of stabilization legs. So you have scissor jacks, 6 of them, 3 on each side, going down the side. This also has a drop frame on the front and back. And the main frame on here is a 12-inch I-beam with a 10-inch I-beam underneath it. And this is a very, very thick flanged I-beam for an RV. You traditionally see stuff that's a little thinner than that. So you got a lot of structure here because this thing is absolutely super tall and massive. The axles, tires, and all this stuff are going to be pretty basic. We're not going to spend much time out here because, again, this isn't really designed to be towed all over the country. It's really meant to get to where it's going and to be connected to utilities or just connected and left there. That said, you have some hurricane tie downs right here. That's what these are for, so you can strap it down to the ground and prevent the wind from possibly toppling it over, and you have some of those spaced out throughout the frame. So we're going to hop on board this 42 View. I've probably reviewed one of these before, but one that was maybe a year or two older than this. So let's climb up the steps. Most of the time you'll have a deck or something built next to it. But check this beast out. This thing is massive. It's beautiful, and they do a lot with these that you just don't see even in normal travel trailers or RVs, such as this huge island, all solid surface material. This island is probably 8 feet long. It is massive. You have seating underneath it on both ends. Just a huge kitchen. This is like a condo-sized kitchen. Right here you have a really nice contour stove, oven combination, 4-burner. Above it, you have a convection microwave, full-size residential, solid surface countertops, really nice drawers, and they are soft closing. So that is really nice. I mean, there's drawers and cabinets all over. On this side, we got more cabinets. Nice upgraded sink that has the trays and the sprayer or the water here for rinsing vegetables, plus nice upgraded faucet as well. Over here, good sized pantry, very residential sized pantry. You have a sectional that wraps around. You can seat comfortably, probably 5 people if you have kids, more than that. But you have windows everywhere. And these are all electric blinds as well. So these all will actually lower and raise with the controls right over there. So that is super cool. You have a televator right here, which tucks out of the way so you can actually take advantage of the view that you get wherever you park this. You have panoramic fireplace over here, another entry exit. We'll quickly step down in here. This is your bathroom, 1-piece shower, porcelain foot flush toilet, solid surface material, solid surface material. They're putting solid surfaces everywhere, which I really like. Then you have more darkening shades on this side. You have your contour washer and dryer stackable units already installed. A lot of storage here for towels and toiletries. More drawer storage, which is really nice, all soft closing. Heading up the staircase to the loft. It's a very easy to traverse staircase. And then in here you have 2 really, really thick bunks with nice divider buckets on each side, or right in the middle actually, I apologize. And you have more blinds up here. And then you also have lit up batten strips. So if there's power on in this unit, I could actually show you how bright this gets with all of these batten strips illuminated. It looks awesome whenever you put the lights on in here. You have 2 ACs that I can see. One right there, one right here, and I don't think there's a third, so I think there's only 2 ACs in this unit. I could be wrong, there could be a third, but I just don't see it. Okay, residential LG refrigerator. Let's go up this circular staircase real quick. More loft sleeping space. Man, you could have an entire army of kids up here. This is just a great amount of room you get in this if this is what you're looking for. Plus storage baskets underneath the staircase, which is awesome. Then down here, you have a bed with a really cool tilting mechanism built into it. They call it the VersaTilt. These windows right here are covered on the outside like you saw, but imagine you're parked next to something really beautiful outside, like a lake or, you know, a preserve or something outside that's just really beautiful to look at. And this is the view you wake up to with this many windows. That is really cool. Even solid surface materials in here. That's great. Huge wardrobe space and tons of room at the end of the bed, especially when it's in its VersaTilt position. You even have a fireplace right here, which it's not just for looks, it actually generates heat. So if it's really cold outside, you may not need to turn the furnace on. You can just run this to heat up this space. Then you have closet space in here as well. Drawer right here, and you have a full mirror that you can use to get dressed in the morning. What do you guys think? This is a very cool destination RV. And again, to tow this out to where it needs to be, there are people that do it with dualies. There are people that have moved these things around, but you're talking a lot of weight. You're probably talking upwards of 2,000 to 2,500 pounds worth of tongue weight on the back of your truck. And when you do that, you know, most trucks are going to max out at about 2,000 pounds worth of maximum tongue weight capacity off of the conventional hitch. Very few are going to go above that. And that's kind of the area you got to be careful. A lot of people just hire a company to move these where they want them to go. But this is an absolutely cool floor plan, tons of space, and a lot of sleeping accommodations for a large family. But drop a comment below. I'd love to know what your opinion is of these destination trailers, especially these with all of the windows like this. I mean, how much heat do you think will come in through here, right? Anyways, guys, I sure hope you enjoyed the video. If you haven't had a chance, please take a moment, subscribe to the channel, give me a thumbs up, and we'll talk to you again very soon.